What race we'll be doing next, because I completely forgot. Oh yeah, Circuit de la Sarre. Basically the Le Mans track. That means I'm definitely gonna have to get my transmission up to snuff. Because we have long straights ahead of us. I wonder if I should go all the way wide. Oh no, front camera is already more. Probably doesn't matter anyway. Probably not gonna do a qualification round because that would require me doing like 2 fucking laps. But I wanna check my transmission setting for the straights, if it's like good in any way. Don't know why I lost my rear stability there, what the hell? Wobbly track is wobbly, holy fuck. Alright, we don't nearly need that wide of a transmission, it seems. Let's try again. Why is my rear light on this track? That's interesting. Looks okay. Maybe one tick shorter, I don't know. I was focusing too much on my revs. Could be doable. Oh, rolling start. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ah, crap, it's... Alright, let's just do it here then. I am now this side because otherwise you can't see that thing. Get used to it. Shit. Like no traction on this wobbly track. Keep wobbling. Maybe I should have reduced my brake bias on from the rear because I have a lot of heavy braking zones. Okay, don't see that very often. Actually struggling to keep up so far. Wow. He made a way bigger mistake than I did, but okay. I don't get why I'm struggling so hard though. and unable to keep up. How are they so far ahead? What the hell? This is very weird. They crash. What the hell is the AI doing? Weird stuff's happening. I think they're slipstreaming each other and like crashing because of excessive speed or something. I think that might be happening. It's probably also why they're getting so fast. They're slipstreaming each other a lot. This guy's keeping up with me as well through my slipstream. Crazy. Bruh, you just literally fucking pushed me off. Fucking asshole. I need like a way softer suspension on this. How are they so fast here? AI is doing weird things. AI is doing really weird things. What the hell is happening with the AI? Slowly climbing back up to them, but this is the toughest race in the championship so far, holy crap. I'm just bad at this section, I think. So I have to get good at it during the 24 race. Wow, someone's putting in. All of them? Well, that gives me the advantage because my tires are still good. Good thing I kept on pushing through. They may be fast, but they wear their tires out very quickly, it seems. .28-second lead. Jeez, I'm only on lap 4. But yeah, they're gonna lap every 3 laps. Pit every 3 laps. I might get away with 5. Tires are still good. Now if that happens... Lost all my grip there. I think I have too much oversteer on the medium speeds. Whoa. Car in second is ahead of everyone by crazy amounts. Also, yeah, they're gonna pay a lot more than I will. If I can manage 5 laps and they go every 3, that's... Heck, I don't even know like if I'll be able to manage 6 laps maybe, we'll have to see. But this is looking pretty pogies in terms of tire wear. Yeah, I think it's pit stop time. And also refueling for sure. 2023 did something well. What happened? God, these corners are trollish. What? Tony Hawk on vocals? What does Tony Hawk do on vocals? Does he sing? Does he rap? I can't. Like, Tony Hawk singing? Tony Hawk sings? I didn't know that. You sing. Wow. I mean, hey, I'm glad, you know, he's found something he's, I guess, good at. One sec, just checking my phone. Oh, that's also, yeah, one of the notifications I got. I'll check that out later for sure. But that is interesting. I never knew Tony Hawk enjoyed singing, and I assume he, you know, if he does that with someone like 9 Inch Nails, then I assume he's good at singing then. Very curious to hear that. Good for him that he found another hobby. Ah, nice. Tony Hawk. Hopefully this year I'll be able to play proving ground. I just have no clue when I'll be able to pick up Tony Hawk 5 because that game does not drop in price for some weird reason. Would have been funny if Tony Hawk got into a rap though. If he'd become a rapper. This pleb is gonna pit. And I got fresh tires. We did appear in rap music videos. Yeah, we're probably on a skateboard, right? I assume not him rapping. Uh-oh, maybe he does rap. I would want to see that. Maybe just some rappers, you know, who just want to have some celebrities in their music video because, you know, why not? Whoa, car. Note to self, make suspension lots softer on this track. I really want to see what happened on lap 2 with those freaking AI cars. Wow, this race isn't even gonna be that long. Because of the large amount of straights. Because like every race has the same amount of kilometers, so if you have more straights you're gonna complete it faster because you're just gonna have more average, a higher average top speed. Wow, now I'm making a big dent, 43-second gap. Oh, went a bit fast there. Beep, beep. Car, that's not forwards, that's sideways. Hello there, Galactic. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Alright, lap 10. Shit. I fucked up. There's a lot of tricky corners that keep catching me out. Doing alright. Had a bit of a stomach ache earlier, but thankfully that's gone now. Oh. More cutters. There we go. Oh hey, it's a wild slayer dude. Hope you're doing well, man. Come in, come in. This time I'm on the right side of your screen instead of the left. Ugh. Why not? It was like, first like, does it really say throw frikandel? I'm sure I just misread it, right? I just misread Pokeball for frikandel, but no. Frikandel works better than the Master Ball. Yeah, because in contrary to a Master Ball, not only does it guarantee capture, it also raises friendship. Also, we're about halfway into the race. Well, we passed the halfway point like 20 seconds ago. So I can't believe how wobbly the storm track is. Those chicanes aren't even displayed on the map. Smooth cornering there, though. Damn, sparks flying off my car right there. Oh, admiring the sparks too much. Sparks, though. Sparks. Whee. Sparks. Why sparks? Because the car is bottoming out. The track is very wobbly as well, as you can see by the wobbling. And because of the high speed, a lot of downforce is generated for grip, which pushes the car downwards onto the wheels. And the downforce is so high that, yeah, parts of the bottom of the car are touching the asphalt, causing sparks to appear. Yeah, pretty much. It's not uncommon to see it in real life as well. Because race cars, you generally want to put as low to the ground as you can do in order to maintain as much control over the car. But there will always be moments where the car might bottom out. As long as it doesn't happen the whole time. But on a very wobbly track like this, I should have probably taken a softer suspension. Because as you can see, it's gonna wobble again a lot. Which just means less traction. This is a very wobbly track. I'm just gonna see the wobbling causing sparks again. Screwed it up again. Sparky. I saw a gameplay video of a new third-person shooter game that looked pretty good. I don't remember the exact name. It was something like Scars Beyond, Scars Above, something like that. You had these cool elemental weapons and stuff. And some slight Souls-like influences. They're pretty good. Oh god. Why can't I keep my car on the track? This is what I get when I talk and drive and show sparks. definitely not a good thing. Even if you're even if you're doing it like handless or whatever they say. Hands-free. Yes, in the Netherlands you can get fined if you in the Netherlands you can get fined if you have a phone in your hands while cycling. And I personally think it's a good thing because it's just dangerous as well. I think maybe on a cycling road it's not as dangerous. But if you're on a road where there's also cars, definitely dangerous. Hands-free using a car kit, yeah. I mean, if it's like through the speaker, then it's kind of the same like talking to someone inside the car. But if it's like through earbuds and stuff, I'm not sure. It can quickly become distracting for a person. I don't know. Yeah, obviously the sections where you meet cars, definitely you should not be having a phone in your hand. Oop. Wow, that sand slowed me down quick. Oh yeah, car sickness, that's a whole nother thing. Being a passenger, I definitely get sick as well if I'm in a car having to read something. I mean, I get car sick super fast in general. The only vehicle that does not make me sick are trains. That's why trains are awesome, they don't make me feel sick. Cars and buses all make me feel sick. Even boats. Boats are definitely not as bad as cars and buses. But sometimes I do still get a little bit sickish on the boat, but definitely not nearly as bad as a car or a bus. I can handle boats a lot better. But fuck, yeah. The trains are the best. Yeah, I've never been truly sick on the boat, especially because I haven't been on boats very often, but the few times I have been on boats, there are a few moments where I'm like, oh, getting a little woozy, but never really gotten proper sick, thankfully. Yeah, on like big boats or ferries and stuff, you can sometimes kind of feel it. In Poland, in the city of Gdynia, there's a destroyer ship in the port from World War II, which has been turned into a museum. So basically a tour through the destroyer. When I was on that, I also noticed occasionally like, whoa, I'm moving. As for aerial vehicles, I've never been on those. Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever will get on a plane or a helicopter. One hand it seems cool, but also very freaking scary. Enjoy your nap, Light. So if you're on a boat, are your feet touching the ground then? But you still went on the boat despite your feet would not be touching the ground. Ah, your father forced you, Thorn. So you didn't want to? To steer the thing. My uncle was actually a captain of a boat. And then later he had a job as a ferry driver as well. Pretty big ferry. And basically because of that, I could go chill with the captain. I could basically be like all the way in front. Sadly, my uncle passed away a few years ago. Very spontaneously. And my brother actually was in Poland at that moment. On vacation. No, not old age. I forgot what exactly it was, but I think I had to do something with just a heart attack. Yeah. The topic alone makes me insanely anxious. Yeah, let's do that very quickly indeed. Good idea. Eep, eep. They will fly. I mean, technically speaking, you can ram cars pretty hard, and with the right angle and speed, you can probably give them a bit of air. Not a lot. Generally, the physics is very grounded in this game. You cannot do like full flips, but there's a bit of air that can be made. There's an ad in the middle of my stream? What the hell? Since when does Twitch randomly stop my stream for ads? Has that happened to you before? Because I have that shit turned off to interrupt the stream with ads in the middle. I only have, like, Twitch forces you to have ads. So I put the option to only have ads at the beginning when opening stream, but to not have ads interrupt the stream. Oh, you hit F5, okay. Thank fuck, because I really got, like, scared there for a moment that Twitch suddenly forced me to have, like, mid-roll ads. So in terms of Twitch, there's, yeah, Twitch forces you either have an ad at the start or, like, mid-roll ads, or both if you want, but you gotta have one of the two. So yeah, I obviously, I think having ads interrupt in the middle of the stream is way worse than just watching an ad at the beginning only. So that's why I have that option to only have ads at the beginning, or of course if you refresh that triggers it as well, but at least no sudden fucking interruptions. Because that shit is so terrible. I have it a lot, just watching a stream and it's like suddenly, oh, interrupted. But yeah, to go back on topic, so the physics is very grounded in this game, so you cannot flip your car and stuff like that. But there are possibilities to get a little bit of air. So with enough speed and force and the right angle, you can definitely make cars get a little bit of air. No damage in the game though. I think damage got added in Gran Turismo 5 maybe, but it was not physical damage, only mechanical, and it was very shitty. Because it would basically mean any touch against a wall or anything, you just get a instant, I don't know the English word, in Dutch it's afwijking, where your car keeps steering into one direction automatically. Yeah, it's fun to screw around in racing games and do crashes, I agree. Especially on this track, you have the very long straight with the chicanes on the right. You can just make crazy crashes that way. Maybe I can show one. Oh no, wait, I can't because I'm in the middle of a championship. Kinda sucks. If you're doing a championship in this game, you're kind of forced and stuck into it. And I haven't lapped the AI, so if I go back, I'm just gonna risk losing, sadly. I have a 1 and 2 second lead, but so almost the next lap is gonna be my final pit stop. Still don't know why the rear lights are on in this track. All the other tracks are like without the rear light on. I do have other Formula 1 games. Well, this is not a Formula 1 game, this is just a general racing game. But I have a lot of Formula 1 games where there is a lot of damage, I think. I'll end up playing those as well, I think. I want to do real race lengths. To have a game back when you were little. Got stunts, very blocky, barely any details. Real old as fuck game. To hook your car to the next one. Summary unhook all the drivers. Oh shit, you can do that? That sounds cool. Huh. That reminds me of when I played GTA San Andreas. You have like a tow hook pickup truck in that game. I would enjoy like collecting them and making a train of pickup trucks all hooked onto each other, which is like super fun. I think when I'll play Bloodborne again tomorrow, I'm gonna have to start working on my skills in the game a bit. Even though I complained about the lack of health potions that you need to farm and stuff. There is also the system where if you take damage, if you're fast enough and damage the enemy back, you'll regain your lost health. Which is a cool system that incentivizes aggressive play. And I think I need to make more use of it. But it's just very hard for me to constantly be in the attack, because for me it quickly turns into button mashing spam. So I need to really improve on that and make sure I don't do that. And hopefully that way I'll be able to not use as many health vials as much. The first racing game you play, cool. I think mine was probably Need for Speed 2 Special Edition. Like with proper cars. Oh yeah, there's Carmageddon as well. See, that's like unsure for me. Like, I'm not sure if I played Carmageddon or Need for Speed 2 Special Edition first. Because I just played them in the same time of my life back then, so I don't know. Maybe I played one over the other quicker or sooner, but I don't know. Though I always see Carmageddon more as a vehicular combat game rather than a racing game. Finishing the races is playing it the boring way. Final pit stop incoming. Oops. Yeah, I never went for the checkpoints either. I was always surprised though, because like, you can't even lose the race because the AI never goes for the checkpoints either. They just screw around doing nothing. I don't even know if it's theoretically possible for the AI to win the race. Even if you would like push them through the checkpoints yourself. And 34 flat. F1 car is always turned on when refueling during a race. Yeah. I don't think they turn off. Well, I mean, probably in the regular car, but I'm sure in race cars it's a different story. Maybe either because of the fuel tanks being designed differently on race cars, or the equipment being used to fuel the cars is probably a lot safer. I don't know. Have you ever seen a pit stop of a F1 car? Oh boy. You should see one when they only replace the tires and not refuel the car. Make sure you keep your eyes open, because if you blink you might miss it. That's how fast it is. Yeah, pit stops in F1 are like 2 seconds maybe, I don't know. They're insanely short. At least when they're not refueling. When they refuel they take longer, but if they not refuel, if they only replace the wheels, then yeah, it's super fast. It's like 2 or 3 seconds. Like they stop, boom, boom, new tires, boom. It's like crazy fast. Also, a lot of people involved in the pit crew. Well, it's very different in different sports. Because in F1 you've got like one person for every job. So it's like one person takes the wheel away, another person puts the new wheel, and then another person screws the wheel in. And it's like per wheel. Something like that. Whereas in some other races you may have like a lot less people doing it. And I believe in F1 you just make one movement to screw the, like one machine, like to like screw it in, right? Whereas in plenty of other races you might have multiple bolts that you need to separately screw in. That's very different per sport. And in rally, drivers and co-drivers need to replace their wheels themselves. They don't have a pit crew. Sometimes they do it in the middle of a stage. Is it true they have to go into the car itself and then just push in the steering wheel? Yeah, that's what happens in F1. The steering wheel of an F1 car is like worth like $1 million or maybe even a couple mil. It's like super expensive because there's like 1 million buttons and screen interfaces and shit. It's like a microcomputer at the same time. I'll look at chat for 1 microsecond. Yeah, it's definitely very tight. Because F1 cars are like built to be the fastest and most efficient, grippy vehicles that you can probably make on the ground. Definitely like the highest level of motorsport pretty much. I know a streamer who does a lot of IRL streams at drag race events. Nope. Well, we're almost done. Yeah, they're well, it's definitely legal. It's at a drag race, you know, official thingy thing course, drag race course. But it is people who come there with their own cars, and there's a lot of betting as well. Our winner. Yeah. It's people taking their own cars, you know, some sports cars, a lot of tuned up cars as well. And they go to an official drag strip. It's a drag race event and stuff, and this streamer goes to a lot, almost every week pretty much. Does streams and just shows it. Sometimes he also goes to other events. I saw him also go to a drift event. I want to see what happened to the AI on the second lap, because they spazzed out. Quickly gonna go pee though, but I want to see what happened to the AI, because a couple of them crashed and shit. They did weird things. I'll quickly go back. Cars so far sound like angry mosquitoes. I mean, older F1 cars actually had a even higher pitch than this. Like the old, I don't know which era, but like, I'll send you some videos later on. But some had crazy sounds. But yeah, this sound you hear in this game is not very realistic. But it's similar enough, I'd say, but definitely not the same. Wow, look at that AI. They're losing control on this track. Just randomly went to the right. It's funny to see AI having trouble on this track. I want to see them crash in the second lap. Because a couple of them did like some weird crashes. That guy went off course. Gonna be on the straight where they screw up a bit. I don't know if it's gonna be this one or one of the cars in front. It might be the one in last, I think. Well, let's see what happens. Probably make like an awkward steer to the right out of nowhere. Because of the slipstreaming. Oh, that looks weird. Yeah, he's doing weird shit. This car suddenly goes like to the... What the hell? Oh, this one as well. Look at that. Just suddenly steers to the right into the freaking... Glad I caught that. Yeah, and then I drove into him because he blocked me. Alright, Slayer. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna play some Hocus Pocus Doom. You have a good night of sleep, man. Take care and have a good one. Monaco. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow.